Yep, let's do this. Now, I would like to see this bit. There is so much little tiny pieces going on in there. I hate it. But okay. Well, that's my job, no? So usually you should be holding it at a 45 degrees angle and just having the same passes. Once I was doing to a friend of mine's guitar and he said, "Hey, you're ruining my rosewood." Actually, I'm not ruining the rosewood here. What I'm doing is actually more or less rounding, so it's perfect. If you like the rounded or rolled edges of other instruments, you will have one for yourself as well. So now let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much better. Only here a bit. Yeah, this is done. Yeah. Yeah. So let's do the same treatment to the other side. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's almost perfect. Yeah. So now what I have to do at this point is maybe wash my hands. Or let's have a look. Yeah, looks perfect. So, some dusting. And then, obviously, some cleaning. It's why you need a towel, not the mat. And for me that's smart, because if I have this dust of steel in my hand and I continue rubbing it all over, that's not so smart. Because I will be scratching everything. But now that's okay. So now I will do like this, because I want to have a clean, first of all clean, and then actually well taken care of keyboard or a fretboard. So what I do is I just wet the rag and I wipe the fretboard with the rag in this direction, yes. Because especially if this has been a used instrument for a while, there will be a lot of grease actually and debris coming from your fingers or whatever you've been drinking or eating. Even now you see it's quite not so clean, but that's okay. So I will do another round of this guy and I will let it a bit dry. I'm really wondering if maybe this is not Indian rosewood or whatever rosewood it is, but just painted another wood, because it's leaving so much stain. God damn it. Yeah, much better. So I like the smell of this one. And let me already do some cleaning on the back as well, but just cleaning, nothing else. Yeah. So especially some maple necks and also some rosewood necks. I love the skunk, by the way, on this one, but they come with a sticky polyurethane lacquer or coating. Well, of course, it's a choice. You might like it, you might hate it, but for me, it's really gripping my hand when I play, and I kind of hate it. So what I do is I try to visualize like one finger off. Let's try to show it like this: one finger off here and one finger off, close to the body, and then I sand it with 400 grits paper, and that takes me maybe 5-6 400 grit papers as big as this, because depending on how much lacquer was put on, takes some time, and after a while actually even that lacquer blocks the sanding paper, so you have to change quite often. That's why I don't use big ones, but this one is more or less like the size of the neck, so I just start from here to there and start from here to there, just really smooth, trying to take off the lacquer, and every time the sandpaper is blocked by the lacquer, then I throw it away and take a new one. So maybe 4 or 5, maximum 6 pieces of that small 400 grit paper will do the job. So while we are talking, and is also you can see that I have reversed the neck, so it's touching the how to say towel. I'm pretty much guessing that the cleaning is done and also dried up. Yeah, it has been, yes. So now I'll put on the lemon oil. So when it comes to lemon oil, I mean, I've been using, I think, the Dario for years, but last time I didn't find it, so I have bought the SIT. So SIT, maybe you know the brand from the string sets, and this is the SIT lemon oil. How to use. So what I do is I put, you see, like as big as the placeholders, small amount of lemon oil. You will see it now closer. Up. Yeah, I think that's it. I will show you how much I put. And this is as much as I put olive oil. Olive? Yeah, I'm cooking. Maybe I'm hungry. No, I'm not hungry. So this is as much as lemon oil I put, and then I just dab it with my fingers. And this is good for two things. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have to waste too much of the paper. The second is I immediately feel how dry actually, oh man, by the way, my good God, how dry the fretboard is, because now I can already tell you that I need much more than what I have put. So how do I know that? You will see. I really put not a generous amount to make sure that I don't float and more or less garbage my lemon oil. But then you see, now I will show you. If you can see here, it didn't even cover, so it already soaked in, which means it's been quite dry, which I fully understand, because this instrument has never been played. It's only been waiting for me to do this video for 1.5 years almost, and it's never even strung up, so which means there was no humidity whatsoever touching it, except for the winter time. But in the winter time my home is quite hot. So when the home is quite hot, means it's also quite dry. Unfortunately, I don't have too many plants, or any plants at all, I think. So it's never humid enough. But as you can see, I'm just gently distributing over. And what I do with lemon oil is I leave it, because if it dries out, I will have to apply some more. If it doesn't dry out, but still is shiny as it is now, then I will just go for the third step, which is to dry it with my everlasting cloth, soft cloth from Lithuania. Yeah, so let's leave it here for also here, just because why not. I will also do the, nothing is cutting my fingers. And I love the smell of this, beautiful. Yeah,